I feel like I saw Spaceballs though. I feel like I saw bits and pieces of it.
It's a movie about a parody of Star Wars.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I like when I think of Spaceballs for some reason, I think of Conehead as well. Didn't they come out around the same time? Conehead and Spaceballs?
I think so.
Let's see. Spaceballs came out in 87.
I was 1 year old.
I wasn't born. And
That's crazy.
Conehead came out in 93. I remember Conehead.
I don't even remember watching Conehead.
Really?
Yeah.
Conehead.
My dad said you've seen Coneheads.
Yeah, everybody.
I was like,
I think everybody has seen Coneheads.
I don't remember watching Coneheads. He's like, no, you've seen Coneheads, and I'm like,
it's hard not to think about it when you've seen, like, as soon as you see the poster or as soon as you see like the head, you like, oh yeah, I've seen that. Or you'll think of moments.
Because he said I've seen Goonies. I'm like, bro, I've never seen the Goonies.
I've never seen the Goonies.
So yeah, never seen the Goonies.
My girl told me the other day, like, she's like, you never seen the Goonies? I was like, no. She's like, we gotta watch it. I was like, do we?
My girl's never seen Goodfellas.
Ah, it's a good movie.
I think she's seen out of all the Tarantino movies, she's only seen Pulp Fiction. No, she hasn't seen Pulp Fiction. She's seen
Really?
Kill Bill.
Okay, that's one I.
But I was like, bro, you've never seen Reservoir Dogs, Jackie Brown.
Reservoir Dogs. I feel like Reservoir Dogs was good, but it was like one of those long, just talkative kind of ones where it was like you just thrown into a setting and then he's just kind of
You've never
reversing
seen
everything.
Reservoir Dogs, Jackie Brown.
Jackie Brown's really good.
I think the only Tarantino movie I have yet to see is Hateful Eight.
I've seen Hateful Eight. It's really good.
So,
That's the Western one, right?
Yeah.
With Chris Pratt and Samuel. Yeah, that's a good one.
But
I haven't seen.
Have you seen Glorious Bastard?
I haven't seen Inglourious Basterds.
Oh, Mike!
I haven't seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I don't care what people say,
but that was because of for both of those. That's because of availability. I haven't been able to.
I don't care what people say. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is a pretty good flick. It's pretty good.
I want to see it. I think it was those two, and I haven't seen Zombie. No, not Zombie. Planet something. Planet Terror.
Mm-hmm.
And it was another one. Planet Terror and
you got it. Sound it out. You got to search for the D.
That doesn't help at all. That actually made it harder to think of. I don't want to Google. I don't want to cheat. But I'm about to.
Death Proof. We're looking for Death Proof.
Death Proof. Okay.
We're looking for Death Proof.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, those are the four, I guess. No, I have seen Inglourious Basterds.
I was like, you've seen it.
I have. It took a second. I think I've only seen that one once, maybe twice, but I really did like it the first time I seen it. But hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to class. It's your boy Mike. This is main man Nick over here, sipping on that Cayman. That Cayman.
I'll say what we're drinking because they ain't gonna sponsor.
I didn't say it. I just said Cayman.
Okay.
We don't know what that is.
We don't get sponsored.
This is electrolytes. This is juice.
It does look like Gatorade Arch.
Hey man, what? Gatorade. It's like Gatorade, not whatever you just said. There you go.
Gatorade, yeah.
But you're going to need that Gatorade because it's getting hot already, boy. Oh, my God, bro.
My homeboy said Fred said it was so hot he bought shorts. Fred's not a shorts person.
He never wears shorts.
Yeah. No, he's not a shorts person. So I was like, damn. Pretty hot.
Bro, every time I step out of the truck, just drenched. Every time I open the back door, drenched. Like, it's already become one of the summers where it's going to be every little thing is going to be so agitating. I can tell already. Like the buzzer on my back door, whenever I open it, I got 13 seconds before the alarm starts going off and it just won't stop. You've heard our alarms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Daddy, you're sweaty. Because it's hot. You know what it feels like when it's so hot? It could be raining fire, lightning. Godzilla could be walking around Fort Worth right now.
Mm-hmm.
She'll still ask to go to the park. So there's times I have to be like, It's closed.
The park is
The park's
closed.
closed. It's they're painting it. They're painting the park. They're painting it. Yes.
Oh,
What color are they painting it?
You let her know
Blue.
about Pepper World?
Hmm?
You never let her know about Pepper World?
What?
Pepper World.
Peppa Pig World?
Yeah.
We haven't gone yet.
Yeah, it's open now.
No, we haven't gone yet. I'm still tripping over. We went to Peppa Pig, that one play place in Grapevine Mills Mall.
Yeah,
that was fun.
Yeah,
she didn't want to leave, so we had fun. But yeah. And so one time we went to the park, and I was like, "Where are all the kids? It's hot. There's no kids here. Everybody's in. Where's everybody? Probably inside,
not sweating."
Yeah, so people just forget, like, I'm outside most of the day. Mm-hmm. So what do you think is the one place I don't want to be when I get off work?
Outside.
Mm-hmm.
That includes weekends.
Yeah, so I mean, at least wait for the sun. At least wait for the sun to go down or barely come up.
One of the two.
Yes.
Because midday adventures is not what I'm.
Yeah, I wish. I saw a meme. I was like, I wish a motherfucker would, like, hey, we can get a table outside. No,
I'll fight you right now, bro.
No, we can get a table outside. I wish a motherfucker would say, hey, let's get a table outside. All those people we drove past, we were looking for somewhere to eat. What was that, last Saturday? And all the people on the patio and on the border, I was like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Bro, I'm telling you, that's two things. One, you never know what people are thinking. And two, I saw a meme where it was like, you really never know what people are doing inside their house. It is like, it really got me to thinking. It's like, I think about that, I feel like way more often than I should.
Okay.
That you don't know what people are doing in their house.
Oh.
Like, there's a person next door and you don't know what they're doing right now.
I try not to think about that. I mean, I can hear some of the activities over here. Yeah. I can't hear her. I can hear a dog. And to me, as far as I'm concerned, I think the people over here, I think that's vacant. So.
Oh, lucky you.
But no.
People next to us, they got kids, and every day at like 6 o'clock, you can hear all of them run upstairs. And they got like this one boy who every time we get to the top of the stairs, he just start yelling. And I was like, bro, why are we yelling? They go, stop. What's going on? And then they go crack.
Whoever this is, they have a little son, and it just. I'm like, this. It's either I don't know, it's a son or the biggest dog I've heard. So,
now you gotta listen for the feet.
And I'm trying to go swimming, but one of the pools are closed, so everybody means everybody is at this pool, and it's just.
I never understood that either. Like, apartment complexes will have like 4 or 5 different pools, or 3. Well, I was not 4 or 5. That's kind of a lie. I would say most apartment complexes will have 2 to 3 different pool areas, and 1 to 2 of them will be closed throughout the whole summer.
My mom's pool was closed. It was like 2 summers ago. It was closed for the whole summer.
Like, bro, what's up?
The pool was just closed. Just closed.
I've had that happen so many times. Like, when I was over here, we had 2 pools over there, but no. We just had that one in the front. And it was always closed. Every time I would walk over there and just peep. I would hop the gate a lot of the time. But
I guess.
It's too hot, bro. The pool need to be open.
Well, we don't know how to act. That's why.
Who is we?
We.
I got you.
We don't know how to act. When
some of our cousins.
No, we're going to go swimming. No, nigga. We all are going to go swimming.
But see, that's the problem when we all gonna go swimming. It's like 20 people at the pool now, and it's loud, and it's like, bro, I don't even want to be here. When I go to the pool, the perfect amount of people there is like 2.
Really?
Yes, that's perfect to me.
Well, we were swimming last Sunday in my girls' pool, and it started off with maybe 5 or 6, but then it got to be like. And it's like the more overcast it happened, the more people came. And I was like, more people started walking through the gate. And I was like, the sun ain't even out anymore. And it's just, because I bet Sunday I was hot. I was like, yo, this is ridiculous how hot it is. But
and it's crazy because, like, the same thing happened to us. it was like you would get in, and then the sun would be beaming perfectly on the pool. I think when we went, it was 2, 4, 5, 6, like 7 people out there, and then it was 4 of us joining. So I was like, damn, that's 11 people. And I mean, it's cool because the pool was big, but it wasn't big enough for more than I say 15 people at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Then it feel like it's kind of crowded.
Yeah.
So every time I got in, the sun would be perfectly right there, and I'd be sitting there for like 2-3 minutes, and then a big cloud just come over, block the whole sun, and now I'm in the pool shivering like, bro. And now you like, if I get out, now I got the cold air, and I was like,
I made a goofy mistake of, I forgot how much swimming takes out of me. I went roller skating before that.
bro, you was asking for trouble. What is wrong with you? How old are you?
So when I came home, I wanted to sit down and just sit down, but I was like, no, I got chlorine all over me. So, because I went straight from the pool and I drove back here.
Yeah.
So I was like, bro, I can't even sit down on the couch with all that chlorine on me. So I took a shower. And I'm not even going to lie. I went to bed. I said, fuck it.
Bro,
like,
swimming takes so much out of you. And rollerblade. Not rollerblade.
I was in bed by 9. You know how rare it is for me without Parker to be in bed by 9?
Well,
Parker's not here. When Parker's not here, I'm in bed. I'm usually falling asleep by 12:30.
I bet you got the best sleep, too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Uninterrupted. How many hours?
Oh, yeah.
How long did you sleep? From 9 all the way, like straight through?
Oh, no, I got 9 straight through. Like 9, and I woke up at like 12 because I thought I heard something. I was like, what the fuck is that? And then I went back to sleep like around like 12:30 or so.
Yeah. Nah. Did you see that that story I sent you on Instagram? About Celsius?
Here's the thing. I stopped drinking Celsius like 2 years ago because it felt like my stomach was going to explode.
Yeah.
And the only one I can actually like handle is a non-carbonated one, the peach green tea one.
Same.
That's the only one I can drink. If it's any other flavor or the one that's carbonated, it felt like my stomach was doing some. It was not a good feeling. I was like, bruh, I'm sick of the Red Bulls. That's it. So, but
trace amount of non-Pepsi, I would say, was found inside of Celsius.
Bugger sugar.
Yeah.
That white.
The white snow powder.
Ivory.
The Stefan Diggs special. We'll get there. Hold on. We'll get there. It's in the notes. We'll get there. But yeah, bro. So,
NFL making a whole bunch of news that has nothing to do with football.
At all. All. Nothing to do with football.
Nothing to do with football.
But let me see something real quick. Let me find out. Okay, hold that. All right, so any good TV that you've been watching, any cool shows, movies, recommendations? I got a couple. I'll let you go. I mean, I know you probably just been watching wrestling and.
I've been wanting to watch Straw, but me and my girlfriend's been over, so everybody keeps saying, watch Tyler Perry's Straw. I've been wanting to watch Straw, but then everybody told me how sad it is, and I'm just like, no, I don't like watching sad shit.
As I walked out the house today,
to this day, I haven't seen Logan. I refuse to watch Logan.
Don't watch it, bro.
And I still haven't watched Guardians 3, and I don't want to watch Guardians 3. Yeah. I don't like watching sad shit.
Bro, thank you.
I
don't like voluntarily watching sad shit. Now, if I go into it thinking this is going to be a good movie and I get tricked and it's some sad shit, okay, you got me. But if you saying right up front, this is a sad-ass movie, I am not going to see it. Don't sign me up for that. So it took me forever to see Logan. I did see Guardians of the Galaxy 3 once. It was actually at the house the other night, but I only watched a piece of it, and I was like, yeah, that's enough.
I hate sad movies. I fucking hate sad movies.
I can't. How many times have you watched No Way Home? Since the theater, since we saw it. How many times have exactly. Same, bro. I can't.
It wasn't even sad to me. I've only watched it once. Now
I can't because
Black Panther 2. I remember telling my mom, I was like, hey,
the first 5 minutes of that.
I told my mom when we left the theater, hey, this is a once and one time only viewing experience. I don't need to watch that again.
One time,
but You ever seen Hardball with Keanu Reeves?
No.
Please set that on your list. Watch that immediately.
Okay, hold on. Let me put it up. Hardball. Is that the one with Halle Berry?
No.
That's Monster Ball.
Yeah.
I didn't put that on the list too.
Yeah, that was. So yeah.
That was one of the ones I used to hear about as a kid all the time.
The Butler with Forrest Whitaker.
Okay.
Yeah, that was
that a good one?
Yeah, I cried at the end of that. Walk to Remember, that pissed me off. I remember my mom made me watch that. I was like, why'd you have me watch this sad ass movie? I hate sad movies. Like, bro. Oh, In Pursuit of Happiness. Oh my goodness.
Bro, that one is 7 pounds.
Oh, I still haven't watched 7 pounds. I refuse to watch 7 pounds. I'm not watching 7 pounds. I guess like the one big Will Smith movie I've never seen. I'm not watching 7 pounds.
Bro,
I'm sorry.
It's one of them movies where it's like, you know what's going to happen because it's been out so long and people have talked about it that even if you watched it to this day, you still have the same reaction where it's like, bro, what's up? Why are we doing this?
It's
like, I haven't watched Amazing Spider-Man 2. I watched that maybe once, maybe twice, I think. The one with Andrew Garfield where old girl get her back snapped.
Fun fact, we went to go see that with some friends, and one of our friends, he's never read like the comics, so he has no idea about Gwen Stacy.
Oh, he was surprised.
And so when that happened, I'm leaning over like, what the fuck was that?
Bro, you know, it's crazy because when they first did The Amazing Spider-Man and introduced Gwen Stacy, I was like, oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately. It wasn't one of those, oh, it's Gwen. It was like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. But things I've been watching on TV. 90 Day Fiancé.
Good stuff.
You fly the person all the way over here to get the visa, and they are in love and everything. But then the thing is, these people have these punk ass best friends that you better treat. I think I can just treat her better than you. I'm like, they gotta be putting on for the cameras. Whose friends? Who are these? Who people don't act like that?
So the ones that been friend zoned.
Yeah, because this one guy, I think I can just treat her better. My nigga, did you just say that? Really? You
I'm standing right here.
He's like, I'm sitting right here. And, so I've been watching that. Raw. NXT. Speaking of NXT, we'll get to wrestling later.
We'll get there.
But I started Breaking Bad.
Wait, is this your first time ever watching Breaking Bad?
Because I made a deal with Joe. Joe
Okay.
said he'll start Power. I don't know if he ever did that. And I'll start watching Breaking Bad.
I'm gonna be honest.
What?
I think you got the raw end of the deal on this one.
What do you mean? Breaking Bad is one of the most critically.
I know, but if you put Breaking Bad and Power side by side,
I know. I'm aware. And I told him to watch the first Power.
Because like Power, like seasons 1 through 4, like Power with Omari Hardwick, chef's kiss.
Mm-hmm.
That shit.
Yeah.
But everything after,
You like Ghost?
I like Ghost. Ghost was good. I like Tommy. I like Force. Force was good.
Here's the thing about Force.
I never watched more than season 1 of Force.
Okay. Here's the thing about Force. After the first several episodes, I'm like, hey, I'm really continuing watching this because I want to see if this guy gets killed. After that, I could care less about what happens with the show. Now,
I never watched Raising Kanan or BMF.
My mom swears up and down about Raising Kanan.
Well, I guess that was one of the slow start ones. Then.
Yeah, because that's still going, and so and he's about to get introduced to younger Tommy and Ghost soon.
Mm-hmm.
So, but then now we're supposed to get book 5, which is supposed to take place after the events of Ghost and Force.
So now we're coming as a culmination,
I guess. And there are niggas that still, I know what, some people have never seen Power before, so I ain't gonna say my next hot take.
Dang.
Or theory. Some people haven't seen the original Power.
I don't know, bro.
Some people say Ghost is alive. Can you believe that shit?
Well, he like Puerto Rico or some shit?
yeah, like some Tupac shit. I'm like, people really think Tupac is like in Cuba
Bro,
chilling right now.
everybody thinks everybody's still alive. They think Elvis still alive. They think Hitler's still alive. They think Tupac's still alive. They think Aaliyah's still alive. They think everybody is who has died is like not dead. But we've been watching this show. Well, we finished it recently. It's called Kevin Can Fuck Himself. It's on Netflix. Have you seen that? Bro.
Oh, Tires. I've been watching Tires.
Bro, Tires.
And I've been watching Tires.
Yes.
Oh, and then so we started watching. I've never finished. But I got back into it on HBO Max. Vice Principals.
Vice Principals.
Yeah, that show's funny as fuck. It's what's his face? Danny McBride.
Oh,
yeah.
I want to watch Righteous Gemstones.
Yeah, I keep seeing clips of it on TikTok.
That's what I want to watch.
And I was like, yo, I was like, this sounds so.
Like, Danny McBride. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, and I was like, wow, they're really just letting him just.
So he just got a free reign on Max, basically, huh? That looked good.
It's funny as fuck.
I'm definitely gonna watch that. I need a new watch. You know how like I don't know.
Veep. Start Veep.
Who?
Veep.
Veep. Oh, the one with Julia.
Yeah, she's vice president. It's. I know it came up way before House of Cards, but I'm like, this is House of Cards. If no one knew, if everyone was just clueless and didn't know what the fuck they were doing, so that Curb Your Enthusiasm. They're still putting up new South Park. Max is where it's at now. I use Max more than I do Netflix now.
I need to get on Max. I haven't been on Max in a while. I didn't know they had new South Park.
Yeah, I think they didn't put out new. No, they took a break. I'm just now catching up on recent South Park.
Gotcha.
So, but we'll see how long Breaking Bad lasts. I really need to start Sons of Anarchy. I keep saying I'm going to do that, and I never ever do. So I don't want to watch. Game of Thrones was ruined for me.
Game of Thrones was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was like, okay, all this last season showed me was I don't want to. I think I've said this on the show before. I don't want to go back and watch this. I'll watch a Red Wedding for that.
Why? What the hell?
For just so I can get that reference. But other than that, like the first 2 episodes, I'm like, hey, this is a lot of.
I don't know if you're gonna get that reference though. I mean, you will, but it won't cut as deep as it will if you watch the whole thing.
I don't know.
Because the Red Wedding made me take a break from watching the show. I was like, and I need about a month. I was like, that was intense, bro. I know it had to be a season finale. That's another one where I'm like, that was crazy. But let's see. Have you seen One of Them Days? It's on Netflix. And they got another one coming.
Who?
One of Them Days.
Oh, okay.
SZA and Keke Palmer. Apparently, they got a sequel coming out. But of course, they're working on a sequel or talks or something like that are in the works. So you may get another day like the last time. So it's not one of those days. It's another one of them days.
You know what show I need to catch up?
That's a good title. Another one of them days. Another one of them days. There you go, right there. Go ahead and trademark me.
You know what show I need to catch up on? Abbott Elementary.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that show in a
while. Gosh, I really need to sit down and catch up on that. But
see the Weeknd's movie. Hurry up tomorrow.
I just see that clip that everybody replays over and over again. Him telling Jenna Ortega to shut the fuck up.
So shut up. What are you talking? Shut up. I was like,
so I was like, good. We get a mid album with an even worse movie. So
what happened when you separate from?
We'll get to another artist where what happens when you separate.
Disney Plus. You also can go watch Captain America: Brave New World.
Shit.
He's got the Captain America shirt on too.
Fuck.
I watched it the other day at work.
Why haven't I done that? I could have just watched it at work.
You could. You can watch it in segments.
Yeah.
Every time you get like a break, just.
Yeah.
Because that's how you should watch this movie. I'm sorry.
And everybody told me he used that Naruto talk no jutsu.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I was told about the same thing in Thunderbolts too.
I haven't seen Thunderbolts.
And I haven't seen Thunderbolts.
I haven't. I bought the bucket when we went to go see Sinners, but I haven't seen one.
I'll watch it. I'm just.
So are you watching season 2 or season 1 of Tires?
I thought it was season 1.
Season 2 just came out.
Yeah, no, I saw it.
Double the episodes. We just binged it in 2 days. I'm gonna watch it again.
And I need to binge The Boys before the final season starts.
When is the final season? I need to see that. I'm about to look.
It's about to start. Well, Carl Urban came out and said, no one's safe, so here we go. I was like,
let's see if it's say.
Oh.
Nobody's
I only have Amazon Video for Reacher.
It just says 2026.
For Reacher. That's the only show I actually kept up with on Amazon.
I never watched Reacher. Everybody said it was really good, though.
Reacher's really good, except you're just like, okay, this dude is like 6'6", almost 300 pounds. Why are you trying to hand-to-hand combat with him? How did you think that was going to go, sir?
So it says they already started shooting November 2024 and continue into mid-2025.
And you know he's Johnny Cage in the next Mortal Kombat, right?
Who?
Carl Urban.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. I didn't know how I felt about that. I still don't know how I feel about that.
I thought The Miz would have been perfect, but
did we talk about that trailer?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we know the trailer hasn't came out. It's a still of him dressed as Johnny Cage. I guess that's.
Why do I feel like it already came out? Maybe I'm thinking about something else. I don't know. It's been so much. Oh, they also did a documentary about the Titan, the Ocean Gate submersible. That's exactly, bro. We just watched it, and that was me the whole 2 hours where I was like, bro, it was so much foreshadowing in the 8 years previous to the date. So much foreshadowing. And I was like, yep, every 20 minutes, that was my exact reaction.
Next. I don't want to talk about the Titan. That was just whole
that was great.
God bless the lives that were lost that day. But
yeah, but
we had old heads.
Ego. Put your ego to the side.
We had old heads at the warehouse debating how far they could survive below sea level. I was like, what the fuck are we doing?
You talking about the guys at the warehouse?
Yeah, like we're really in here arguing.
I've seen those guys.
Yeah, no, just arguing how far they can survive below sea level.
I'm like, just curious. What's the what?
I don't know. You know how they. I don't know, man. I was like, bro, come on now.
Somebody said like, I can survive 20 minutes.
I'm like I don't think I could do like 20. You couldn't do 20 minutes because they couldn't do. Oh my gosh.
They wouldn't even.
Next.
All right, we got some movies coming out next year. Speaking of 2026, Jumanji 3 is coming out December.
Whoa, what?
Yeah, these are some movies I saw scheduled to release in December of 2026.
Jumanji
The
first
3.
one was good. The second one was okay.
The second one was okay. They should have stopped at the first one.
The second one was okay. But no. We don't know. We don't need it. Is Hollywood that creatively bankrupt right now?
Yes, why do you think there's so many remakes?
Spaceballs 2. We're getting Spaceballs 2. We're getting Spaceballs 2. Hey, the Happy Gilmore 2 actually looks funny.
Yeah, because it's Adam Sandler.
No. You no. Because he's had a few misses.
Oh yeah,
as of late.
But see, that's the thing with him. I feel like he's had more hits than he has misses, though.
Let's talk about that.
Let's see.
Let's talk about that.
This is gonna be fun.
Yeah. Let's hold on.
I'll pull him up.
All
right. Let's see.
Okay.
Do more. It's loading. All right. I got all the way to. I don't know. Do we start in '89 or do we start with the first like?
We start in '89.
Start appearance. We're
gonna start with
Because we do the hits. We'll start with Billy Madison. That was in '95.
Billy Madison. I'll give you that one.
Happy Gilmore '96.
Happy Gilmore. I'll give you that one.
Bulletproof '96 with Damon Wayans.
Oh, Bulletproof was dope. Bulletproof was dope.
The Wedding Singer.
Classic.
I never seen Dirty Work.
Oh, I thought you said you've never seen a Wedding Singer.
Oh no, I've seen the Wedding.
We were about to have.
I love the Wedding Singer.
Oh, we were about to have. Oh, good God.
Okay, so I've never seen Dirty Work. Waterboy.
Classic. I don't know anybody
that was
like
that was 98.
Uh-huh.
Big Daddy 99.
Overrated movie.
Big Daddy?
Big Daddy's so overrated.
What?
Yeah.
Whatever. All right.
Daddy's overrated.
I guess these are just some of his producing credits. Deuce Bigelow, Mel Gigolo. Great movie.
Deuce
Bigelow with
He didn't star in that. I'm talking about shit he started.
Okay, sorry. Okay, never mind. Skip it. Lil Nicky. Fuck it. I love Lil
I
Nicky.
hate that damn movie.
What? How do you hate Lil Nicky?
I hate that damn movie.
Bro. All right, Mr. Deeds.
This ain't funny. That wasn't funny either.
Mr. Deeds?
No, that wasn't funny either.
Bro, you spazzing.
Dude,
Ain't Crazy Nights? Ain't Crazy Nights, the animated movie.
I didn't like that movie either.
Bro, you just.
And you're getting to the and he's
anger management.
And he's responsible for one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Anger management. Here's the thing about anger management. I didn't see anger management until a couple years ago.
I seen it twice.
Now here's the thing. If you mean to tell me he went through all that just because his wife wanted him to express his wife put up to all that?
Mm-hmm.
I would divorce her on the spot. I'm sorry. I would divorce her on the spot. I'm sorry.
Bruh. All right. Let's see. 51st Dates.
Yeah.
Okay. Spanglish. I never seen Spanglish.
Spanglish was good.
The Longest Yard.
Classic.
Click.
Fuck Click.
Bro, what?
The screen, it felt like the screen grew out an arm and went like that.
Why? Because he woke up at the end?
Yeah! I'm like, this better not be a fucking dream. This is a dream? Nah, bro.
It was a lesson, bro. He had to
I don't
learn.
give a fuck if it was, a test.
Reign Over Me. I never seen
Never
that.
seen it.
Chuck and Larry. I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry.
Chuck and Larry is funny.
You don't mess with a Zohan.
You know, I never seen You Don't Mess with Zohan. My mom loves that movie.
Hilarious.
My mom loves that movie.
Okay, Bedtime Stories. Have you seen Bedtime Stories?
Never seen it.
That's a really good one. It's kind of a kid one, but it's with an Adam Sandler twist. I never seen Funny People. Grown Ups.
Funny People is all right. Grown Ups is funny. Fuck Grown Ups 2. Grown Ups 2 is a grab.
I'll give you that one.
Grown Ups 2 is a cash grab. I don't care what anybody says.
I'll give you that one.
Just go with it. That's funny.
Just go with
That's
it.
Funny as fuck.
That's a good one. Jack and Jill. Where he played this.
Oh yeah, Jack and Jill was funny. Okay, Jack and Jill was so stupid that it was funny. I'll give you Jack and Jill. Okay, I'm getting your point. He's had.
That's
more.
My boy.
Yeah, I'll give you.
Hotel Transylvania. You said okay.
Okay, I'll give you.
Grown Ups 2, yeah.
Grown Ups 2 is.
You saw Blended, right?
No, Grown Ups 2.
You would love Blended.
Grown Ups 2 is such a cash grab. I don't care what anybody say.
All right, you would love Blended. Have you seen? I think I've seen Cobbler maybe once. Pixel.
Yeah, I've seen Pixel.
Pixel was good.
Murder Mystery was good.
Ridiculous 6 was good. It made fun of Hateful Eight.
I still haven't seen it.
The Week Of was good. I don't know if you ever seen that. The Week Of, like it's a wedding.
Oh yeah, with Chris Rock.
Yeah. You see, Uncut Gems is still talking about. Murder Mystery was really good. I didn't see Hubie Halloween. I saw Murder Mystery 2. That was good. And I haven't seen Spaceman yet. But, bro, you can't tell me this nigga.
All right.
Come on, bro.
So while we're here, okay, I have what's your big four Adam Sandler?
Like the movies?
Yeah. Because I would have to say Happy Gilmore for me. Happy Gilmore. I love Bulletproof. Bulletproof is so dope.
It is.
Wedding Singer, Waterboy.
I would have to go with Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, Waterboy.
Bulletproof is so good.
And for me, it's a toss-up between, for the fourth spot, is a toss-up between
How do I watch Bulletproof?
Little Nicky, Mr. Deeds, and Bulletproof.
Mr. Deeds was so fucking boring.
How did you not like Mr. Deeds,
So
bro?
fucking boring.
It was a wholesome movie, gosh.
I mean, it was a wholesome movie.
I had to give it to. Which one have I watched more often? Probably Little Nicky.
You know what? I bet this is one of those old movies where if you don't have it on, anybody got a Star subscription? Really?
Bro, I did for the longest, and I didn't even know it. It was billing me out the month, man. Bro, it was ridiculous.
Anybody got a Stars subscription?
Is that the only thing it's on?
Hulu premium subscription, but I'm pretty sure that requires Stars.
Stars, that's what it is. Amazon
Man.
Prime, but that's probably also
all for Stars.
Yeah, because that's how Stars was getting me. I didn't know I must have watched something through Prime that was on Stars. And they started a Stars account, and I was getting billed $12 for like the last 6 months. And I was like, bro, what is going on?
That happened with me through AMC. I was like, I don't even watch anything on AMC. What the fuck?
Okay, let's see. Back to the movie. Sorry, we had a little tangent there. Avengers Doomsday is coming out December 11th. Dune 3 Messiah is coming out December 18th. Ice Age 6.
Never seen the first two.
Me neither. Ice Age 6, December 18th. Shrek 5, December 23rd. So those last two.
Okay, now here's the thing about Shrek 5. Have you seen
the reanimation? Hate it.
It looks like a...
Is this DreamWorks still? Is this still DreamWorks?
I thought, no, it's DreamWorks. But the shit looks Pixar.
I didn't like it. I'm not a fan. No bueno. They said WatchCon was trash too. Lilo and Stitch live action.
Really? Don't tell me that.
Yep. It's funny too because my girl she fucks with Lilo and Stitch, but she wasn't even excited, and she said that's how I knew it wasn't gonna be good because I wasn't excited.
Because Disney needs to get it together.
Yeah, December 23rd.
Disney needs to get it together because the Snow White debacle. They're still trying to recover from that.
They just trudging along, but they're Universal.
Dwayne didn't get to make WrestleMania because of reshoots for the Moana live action movie.
When does that come out? I'm not excited for that because Moana 2 just came out, didn't it?
Yeah, and big sis, little sis. She's barely in the movie. This looked like it was supposed to be a series, but it got crammed into a movie. No, the songs were forgettable, and
that's a letdown. I'm not even gonna watch it then. Yeah. I'm gonna just remember the first Moana, the way it was supposed to be.
I was like, if there was a movie that did not need a sequel, it's this. Oh no, if there's one movie that they should not make a sequel to, Encanto. Please don't do Encanto. Coco 2 is coming. Did you see that?
Why?
Did you see that? We're getting a Coco 2.
It's like you finish a story and then they be like, oh wait, the story's not really done.
Yep, Toy Story 5. Yep. They already confirmed that.
They gonna murder all of our
Toy Story 3. Everything wrapped up in a nice little bow.
That's where I stopped.
So, that's where you stopped?
Yeah, I didn't watch 4.
Don't watch 4.
Because was it 4 the one with the spork?
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't watch that. I was like, I'm not watching this.
No, don't.
Once he dropped them toys off, I was like, I'm done. I'm out. That was you playing double. You doing double dutch. That was the moment I got it.
Why did Buzz Lightyear get a movie, but Woody didn't?
Because Woody had a whole movie, the second one.
Huh?
Woody was the second movie.
No. You know how Buzz
Lightyear. Oh, you saying
Lightyear,
like his former life type thing?
Oh, Lightyear got a movie.
I don't know.
Right?
I guess
Tim Allen didn't even do the voice for that, so I was just like,
he didn't?
No, Tim Allen wasn't the voice of that.
Home
Improvement. Shout out to Home Improvement.
If you know, you know. But speaking of our childhood, and we're gonna run over to Xbox, Microsoft. Did you hear about their handheld?
It took a ROG Ally and slapped the Xbox logo on it.
I was like, good for you though. Good. Hey. Here's to you.
Everybody's doing handhelds now. Like
I would say, but Nintendo is still
they outselling everybody. Like for a lot of people that say no, for people that said no one's gonna buy the Switch 2, they sold a lot of Switch 2s. So
you should know
all that bitching and complaining. Y'all still went out and bought the shit. Y'all are still playing Mario Kart. Y'all are still
playing Smash Brothers.
Like so it's the best thing though. about the Switch 2 is now I get to see how much the OLED dropped in price.
Oh yeah, because that is what you wanted.
Yeah,
that's the one with the
because
biggest
the screen
screen.
ain't. Yeah, the Switch 2 ain't even OLED. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
No, it's not OLED. So
they just buying it to buy it at that point.
But you got people are saying they're having trouble transferring all them games over, and then somebody else
to
said
the two.
Because some games transferred, some games didn't. Some screens got punctured because they were stapling receipts to the box.
What the fuck would you? You can't make it like this.
So yeah. I'm gonna wait because this is what happened when the original Switch came out. Then they did a revision of the Switch with a longer battery life.
Mm-hmm.
Then the light happened. Then the OLED happened. So I'm gonna chill for a bit. I'm gonna worry on getting a PS5 for right now. Maybe an OLED so I can have something to play on the TV. I love my Switch Lite. Parker loves her Switch Lite, even though she only uses it for YouTube. No, she plays the Princess Peach game. She's really good at Mario Kart. She really likes Mario Kart. She really likes Mario Kart.
Maybe it was inherited.
She don't get my attitude on Mario Kart, that's for sure.
Oh, good.
My mom's like, "What are you doing?"
Because I can't wait.
If another red shell hits me, I swear I'm gonna lose it.
Because I can't wait till Marvel's the fighting game come out.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I can't wait. I gotta be here to watch you play that game. But what the fuck is going on?
Bro, she finally saw me play fighting games with another human being 2 weeks ago. I told my mom that. She's like, wait. She hadn't seen you play video games with another person, and you figured that playing fighting games with your cousin, that was going to be a good start. I don't know, Nick. I don't know. My mom actually said that. I don't know.
I agree.
I don't know. But she was like, you weren't that bad. And I was like, okay, I kind of toned it down a little. But usually I'm like, what the I'm like, bro, I know this ain't your house. This ain't your house. Don't crash out. This ain't your house.
So you have to rein it in.
Yeah. So.
All right. Well, speaking of crash outs, here we go. Are you guys ready? I'm ready. So after years and years and years, and after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's now been a 6th Carter album by Lil Wayne. He released an album on June 11th. Yep.
You wanna go first?
You go ahead. I gotta look at the list again. I got a few that I was all right, cool, but
here's the thing.
A lot of it I was tuned out. I'm gonna be honest.
He had a nerve to release bonus.
I was looking at the list. I'm like, this is like at least what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 extra songs than before. 7.
Where the hell were these tracks? Now here's one with Nicki Minaj, and there's a track with Future and Lil Baby. There's something you haven't heard in a minute.
Well, I think they was waiting to clear stuff on that one because I heard about the Lil Baby situation.
The rappers that I grew up with, they're either not making music anymore because they're either doing life with their family, Jay-Z, T.I., or they just crashed out and went berserk, Kanye, or it's just he should have stopped after. I actually like some songs off Carter 5.
Me too.
At Carter 5. I like songs off Carter 5. I didn't enjoy Carter 4. Besides 6 foot, 7 foot, I didn't enjoy Carter 4 that much. And I was concerned because it's been so long, dude. Like, look, so this was Carter 5 was 2025. I mean, Carter 6 was 2025. Carter 5 was, and then where that got delayed because the whole Birdman thing. Mm-hmm. So that was 2020. This was bad, man. This was bad.
Yeah, I
I'm
liked only a few from this.
I mean, yeah, you take that from Wayne albums now. Like, okay, I'm gonna take like away like 5 or 6, 7 songs. But nah, here from what I enjoyed, I'll give you Bells.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what anybody say. I like the Oh, hold on. On hip hop, Big X Plug murdered that shit.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. I would say I like hip hop.
Sharks. I actually like Sharks.
It's really catchy.
I think I like Jelly Roll's feature.
Mm-hmm.
And Big Sean has the worst luck in hip hop because he
last
did so
year,
well.
Last year he decided to drop Precision, which went hard. Precision smack. But he decided to drop it in the middle of Kendrick and Drake.
No, he didn't. I don't listen to Big Sean for insightfulness. You give me bangers.
No, I'm talking about the single he put.
Oh, the single. I thought you meant the album. I was like,
he was working out on the treadmill.
Yeah. I was like, I don't. That was false. Was the only one. That was false advertisement. That single was false advertisement for that album. That's fair. So yeah, I'll give you Bells, hip hop.
You ain't like the days?
You know what? Just for that comment, we should cut this shit off right now. Why do you have a track with Bono from YouTube? First, I looked at the track list and I was like, bro, what are we doing? What are these features? Why is this these? It sounds like some shit that would have came out in 2014. Like we should have heard that shit like at a WrestleMania, like 31 or some shit.
Yeah.
Even Cotton Candy with 2 Chainz.
They
phoned that in. But I was like, bro, y'all just had an album together. Welcome to Cali Grove. Y'all just had an album together.
That album too.
And the production for that album was great. So what happened here? Flex Up, I couldn't tell what he was saying.
Island Holiday, bro. I was so confused.
Island Holiday, I was like, what the fuck is he singing? What the fuck is he doing?
Loki's theme, I only got into it like halfway, like at the
12th. Oh yeah, then the guitar at the end, I was so angry. I was like, we were fine till that.
Yeah.
Peanuts to an Elephant. This is the worst beat I've heard in years.
This is where I start to stop like paying attention.
I don't think you understand. People are making TikToks with like, it sounds like something you would hear at Crash Bandicoot.
Bro, I think I dead ass blanked out from 13 on down.
And then
12 on down.
I blanked out. You didn't listen to Maria?
I listened to all of them.
And
I think it was just playing at this point. No, I'm lying. Alone in the studio with my gun with Kodak and
MGK.
Yeah. I like that without MGK. I like Kodak.
There's no Drake here. There's no Nicki here. Like Joe Budden said he needs to go to Toronto immediately and talk to Drake because this wasn't it, dude. Like this.
Yeah, it was kind of a letdown. Like I said, I like maybe like 6 songs after. Let me see, 1, 2, 3.
I like the first half of Loki's theme. I liked Sharks,
5, 6. Yeah,
Big X Plug on hip hop and Bells. This wasn't. I haven't been this angry with the Wayne album. I haven't been this angry with the Wayne album since Carter 4 wasn't good. I don't care what nobody say. I'll no Carter 4. I'll give you 6 foot, 7 foot, and she will. That's it. Oh, and John. Okay, you know what? They're actually. How to love. Okay, you know what? How to love.
Hold on. Let me look at Carter 4.
Mirror. Okay, I take that back. What I said.
I think Carter 4 was probably the best. Like where he should have stopped.
Oh, I thought you said the best Carter. I'm like,
no, Carter 2. What are you talking about?
Whoa, what?
Carter 2.
You can say Carter 2 or Carter 3. It's like one of those things about
those
Drake.
Are the top
like one of those things about Drake. If you say Take Care or Nothing Was the Same, I'll give it to you. Yeah, I'll even allow if you read.
Yeah, let's see. I like Blunt Blowing, Mega Man, 6 foot 7. Nightmares at the Bottom was cool. She Will. How to Hate, I don't really remember that much.
Actually, Lil Wayne will never be forgiven. How did Drake not get a verse on She Will?
Because then he came down to It's Good. See, and this one he was putting out 21 instead of like 19. Novocaine, Up and Away.
Okay,
Up and Away.
Okay, I'll take that back about Carter 4.
Yeah. Mirror.
Yeah. That song was everywhere.
Yeah. 2 shots in it. 2 shots or whatever. 2 shots or whatever. I'm on 2 shots or whatever. Yeah, that was a good one too. Yeah, maybe you tripping, bro. Carter 4 was pretty good. Carter 5 was that's a different story. That's a different story. But NBA, NFL. We are in the NBA playoffs. Let me see, what is it right now?
Pacers won last night. Pacers won last night.
Up. So Pacers are up 2-1, huh? I just put Pacer.
Somebody made a pretty good analogy. I think it was Rachel Nichols. Okay, the Thunder are not walking the plank yet, but the ship has been anchored and they put the plankers out. If they don't win this game tomorrow, the series is pretty much going to be over. You can't be down 3-1 going back to Oklahoma
Not going
City.
back to yeah.
So you got to win game 1. You got to win game 4 tomorrow. You have to. If everyone, I got money on this series.
Yeah.
Somebody will work.
Who'd you go with? Indiana?
Yeah. Indiana has a better bench, and the way
Tyrese
Halliburton is playing is just.
I saw this like stat breakdown of all the games leading into the Eastern Conference for the Pacers and like the percentages that they had to win those games. So like they had a 0.5 chance to beat the Bucks. They had a 1.1 chance to beat the Cavs and a 0.2 chance to beat the Knicks.
They should have. If there was one series I had them losing, it was to the
Cavs.
No, because the Cavs, they were banged up. But I was like, bro, the Knicks should have beat them.
The Knicks just ran out of gas.
And I saw that happen. The Bucks, they were going to beat the Bucks because I was like,
they were pretty pressured.
You're pretty much playing just Giannis ain't going to be able to do all that by himself. Dame's done. Dame just needs to. You're torn ACL, and you're still dealing with the blood clots. That's a wrap, son.
Yeah,
that's
is Kevin Durant still dealing with blood clots too? Because I thought
that was Victor Wembanyama.
Wembanyama. I knew it wasn't them lanky motherfuckers.
They said he's somewhere right now with
doing some monk shit.
Yeah. Somebody's like, bro, he better come back and average 40 off some enlightenment. How you already need enlightenment? Somebody's
that's some meta world peace shit.
Somebody's like, how you 22 and already needing enlightenment?
You should be able to see everything.
He gonna come back and average. Damn, that's fucked up. He gonna come back and average like 35 a night.
And then you Victor Wembanyama so tall.
He gonna meditate. He gonna meditate in the middle of the court for every game. Yeah, so far pretty good series. Even though I'm wondering what the ratings look like, because if you're not from Oklahoma or Indiana or a basketball purist, you really care less what's happening.
You're really not watching. And to be honest, the only reason that I watched that Pacers Knicks game was because I was here and you had it on.
Yeah,
I haven't watched.
Well, that and Lakers Celtics. Mavs Heat. What's another good rivalry? But Knicks and Pacers. That's
yeah, that was good. That
was good. He made that shot. He went to just show. I guess.
But we're gonna take that good old red eye from New York over to LA.
What the hell happened in LA?
You hear about the riots? Not just playing. Money in the Bank. I'm not getting into that. I'm not stepping into that.
Let's talk about Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank.
Kicked off Money in the Bank with the women's Money in the Bank, was you know how it go. The women's matches just be.
The women's matches have the action. The men's matches tell a better story.
Exactly.
It's been like this just for the whole Triple H era. It doesn't matter if it's Money in the Bank, Elimination Chamber, War Games, whatever. The women will have the better action. The men will tell the better story. Exactly. And it wasn't different here. I told my girl, I'm really watching this for 2 matches. 2 matches, that's it. I could care less about what's happening. I didn't even watch the main event because I knew what was going to happen in the main event. Even though I kind of wish I watched the main event because of what transpired in the middle of the main event. But the point is, Naomi is the very first before we even get to that, I don't think we've had a Money in the Bank with this many attractive women.
Yeah, Alexa Bliss.
Damn.
Yeah, Rhea Ripley.
Damn.
Roxanne Perez.
Damn.
Julia.
Damn.
Naomi.
Damn.
And Stephanie Valkyrie.
C.
She's from Chile. If you didn't understand why he said C. That's and she had 3 matches this weekend, bro.
Yeah, I was like, I said to myself, Michael Cole said it. That's how I was thinking. I was like, didn't she just wrestle at Worlds Collide like
yes, earlier
in the day? Didn't she have a match on SmackDown
that day before? Yes.
I was like, well, she ain't. I said to myself, well, she ain't winning.
I know, right?
I said to myself, well, Stephanie ain't winning. I would have loved to see her win.
I definitely get a hand clap though. It was everybody's first time except for Naomi and Alexa. Did you know that? This is their first Money in the Bank. Everybody except for Alexa.
That's
and Naomi.
nuts. Rhea Ripley's explanation for why this is her first Money in the Bank was kind of funny. I've never needed to be in one because I've always been champion.
Yeah, like,
around this time.
I'm usually sitting over there. Ringside.
Naomi's the first African American woman to win the thing.
Mm-hmm. That
is crazy. Not really, because I mean, Bianca has always been champion during these situations.
Yeah, I see that road coming to a head. I see Bianca getting the title.
Yeah, no, everybody knows what to happen.
Yeah,
Bianca is gonna
win the title.
Bianca's gonna win. Is she in the Queen of the Ring tournament? Do we know?
They just started.
Okay,
they just started.
Bianca's gonna win the title back. Naomi will cash in at SummerSlam or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Her and Jade, whatever Triple H is planning with these three,
it's going to keep going.
I'm very, very interested.
Me too.
Because I get Naomi and Jade's beef, but
see, that's the
Jade
thing.
won't even speak to Bianca for some reason.
I feel like Jade going to be running straight defense every time Naomi want to cash in. Just like who else did that recently?
Oh, that's going to be good television.
Yeah, every time she cash in, a storm is brewing, and then they see this every time.
Who was that? Every time he tried to cash in, someone kept.
It was recent, right? I can't think of it.
Who was that?
It's gonna kill me. It was a guy. No.
Damn, who was that? Like every time every time he tried to cash in, it was Damien because it was Damien, but I feel like it was Every time Theory tried to cash in, I think it was Theory. Because every time Theory would try to cash in, though, he would get fucked up.
Dang, I can't think of it. It might be. That might be right. But yeah, Naomi is women's Money in the Bank winner. This is the first time she has won. Bro, that canvas shot is crazy now. From the top. Because all the advertisers. Bro, I bet the advertisers just like, yeah, climb the ladder. Climb it. Get all the shots. Let me see. Trying to see like the history and see who else it could have been.
Did you watch Worlds Collide?
I didn't. I didn't get a chance to.
There's this dude named Mr. Iguana. He wrestles with an iguana puppet kind of thing, and he's just zipping around the ring. It's very entertaining. I was like, yeah, he'll probably be on Raw within a couple of weeks. And then I read that on the dirt sheet. So I was like, well, son of a bitch. Yeah, that's about to happen. Chad Gable and Vikingo. If there's a match you need to watch, it's definitely that one.
Chad Gable and who?
El Vikingo.
Bro, I told people a long time ago Chad Gable put on classics.
But
Chad is that dude, bro.
This shit was so funny with the bench Money in the Bank because Michael Cole was like, well, it's a fun fact because this is the second time Chad Gable has wrestled today.
Like, no,
Waybear's like, what are you talking about? This is the first, like, that's not Chad Gable.
That's El Phoenix.
That's El
Grande
Americano. What are you talking about? That's like everybody just goes along with it.
He's like, so he has the same tape on his arm as Chad Gable. Yeah.
Like, hey, they're getting out the ladder that Chad Gable told them to get out. And Michael's like, are you really serious right now? And so everybody's going with the gag except Michael Cole. And I was like, okay. At first, I was against
Bro,
this gimmick.
Kevin Owens all over again.
Yeah, but Elias and Elijah. At first, I was against this gimmick, but I was like, okay, this is what we're doing, and I'm down for it.
Let's see. Dominic Mysterio and Octagon Jr. So that was a spillover from AAA, from the Worlds Collide, right?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
All right, so he went down there.
Can we talk about the evolution of Dominic Mysterio for a second?
Bro, it's been crazy.
He'll be champion. He'll be world champion.
You think so?
By 2026.
You think so?
Yeah, in 2026 he'll be. You have to put the strap on him by 2026. He's starting to get cheers, like legit cheers now. Cheers. Like, so I'm like, okay.
When he gets on the turnbuckle, he's like,
we need to we need to get like legit heat, or Triple H got to have a situation.
They gonna riot. So Dominic put up his title and retained up against Octagon Jr. Then we had a rematch for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Lyra Valkyria versus Becky Lynch. Becky finally was able to beat Lyra because she done had Becky's number for years.
She beat her for the NXT title. She beat her twice here. But third time's the charm. And then
I guess so. She had to strap her up after the match.
You saw what happened Monday, right?
I'm halfway through Monday.
Okay, well, Becky comes out and she's already wearing a Miss Miss
Rachel. I saw.
Yeah, wearing a Miss Rachel shirt. And she's like, "No, you're gonna come out here. You're gonna raise my hand, right? Damn it! So we're gonna try this again." And then as Lyra was walking to the ring, here comes Bayley from out of the woodwork and just beats the shit out of Becky.
Oh, I gotta see it. I gotta see it.
It was just so random. I was like, any minute now. I was like, okay, I'm pretty sure this is where Bayley comes out. But
good, we miss Bayley. All right, then we had the men's Money in the Bank match, which included Solo. I didn't even get all their names. I mean, I don't even remember who else was in there. So you had Solo Sikoa, LA Knight, Penta, Seth Rollins, Andrade, and who else was it?
Oh, Grande Americano.
There you go. Grande Americano. That's cool spots. Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman. Not Braun Strowman. Dang. Braun Breaker. I wonder if he's all right. I hope Braun Strowman's doing all right.
He said he lost some feeling in one of his legs. Like the dude is just his body broke down.
He's banged up.
If there was one release that I was like, was happy for. It was that one because he needed to.
He needed some rest. He needed some recuperation. He needs some surgeries. All of that. But yeah, Brunson and Braun Breaker came down to help out Seth, and then Jacob Fatu and Solo came to stop them. And then Jacob was like, "Solo, I hate you," and turned on Solo Sikoa. So now the bloodline is fractured again. So is it over now?
No.
It's not over. Bloodline continues.
Oh no.
I'm interested to see what happens Friday.
Face. Jacob Fatu is going to feed families.
Yes, for sure. It's time for him to start his singles run. And climbing the ladder to secure the Mr. Money in the Bank title once again, it's Seth friggin' Rollins.
Yeah, these were the two. While I did enjoy the matches, these were the two most predictable ass winners we've had in a minute. I knew Naomi was going to win, and I knew Seth was going to win. Even though part of me in the back of my mind was like,
you thought maybe it'd be Solo?
No, I was like, bro, just give it to LA Knight. Please.
Nah, they giving him the Jey Uso treatment that it builds some more and more and more until they get that super pop. Then we close out the night with a tag team match, John Cena and Logan Paul.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was so mad at Seth winning. You can ask my girl. She was in the room getting ready before we left. I just said, "Fuck!" I just turned it off. I didn't watch it. I saw Logan Paul and John Cena fighting and getting into an argument. And then I saw Logan Paul almost kill himself with that springboard moonsault through the table.
Through the table? Yeah, I saw that too.
Logan Paul, we give him a lot of hate, and fans rightfully so, but you can't deny he's better than 80% of the roster.
And he works.
And so he did that suplex while holding the camera. That superplex.
Really?
Yeah. Cody, he was like taunting or something on the turnbuckle, and here Cody just ran up and suplexed, and Logan Paul was still holding the camera. I think it was a drone.
Oh, but, okay.
Yeah, then Cena hit Cody with the belt.
And then R-Truth came out and gave him a...
And Triple H said that, it was part of the show. No, y'all made a boo-boo firing someone that should not have been fired, that the people actually love.
Yeah.
Who's been around for a very, very, very long time. I was watching him when... when he was K-Quick.
Yeah, I was watching him when he was in TNA.
Do you know he's the first black NWA champion? Did you know that?
No, I know that.
In TNA, before the TNA, I had their TNA talk. He was the
I
first.
know that.
Yeah, he was first in the black NWA champion.
I must have started watching him like right after that because I remember him in TNA when he was
Ron Killings.
He was Ron Killings. He come down the stairs on his intro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So so Cody pins Cena. You think it would be Cody and Cena, but no.
But guess what? We're getting ready for King and Queen of the Ring. It's going to be held in Saudi Arabia. I don't know what date yet. I got to look again.
No.
But
wait, no, that's not. No, we're getting Night of Champions. That's Night of Champions.
Night of Champions?
Night of Champions in Saudi.
Night of Champions in Saudi.
What's your Ring? That's funny. CM Punk probably saw that Saudi.
Oh, that tweet.
John Cena even said, "No, you're gonna follow me to Saudi Arabia."
Yeah, I noticed he said.
He said, "No, you're gonna follow me to Saudi Arabia."
You want this title?
You want a title shot?
Oh, this
and I was like, John Cena ain't shit for that. So yeah, by the way, we're getting Cena and Punk at Night of Champions. So where is King of the Ring?
King of the Ring.
Where is King and Queen of the Ring this year?
Let's see. Pretty sure it's in Saudi Arabia.
After some goof earlier this year saying we're not going to get a King and Queen of the Ring this year, I was like, how are we not going to have a King and Queen of the Ring this year?
It's the one that's coming up in Saudi Arabia.
So let me get this straight.
That's what I was like. It's not.
We're going to have. So let me get this straight. We're going to have the finals for this. Oh, we're going to have the finals at Night of Champions. No shit. So the pay-per-view is not called King and Queen of the Ring. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Night of Champions.
As we were.
But they're putting King and Queen of the Ring.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they're starting that's what I was trying to say. They're starting the qualifiers.
Sammy's going to win the whole thing. They'll bring back the bracket.
All right, bracket is here.
Sammy's going to win the whole thing.
So we've got Sammy has advanced, beating Penta. We've got Breaker versus Mysterio.
What kind of tournament is this? So there are 4 ways.
They're fatal 4 ways.
So let me get this straight.
Right.
On SmackDown this Friday, we're gonna have to sit through Randy Orton, Aleister Black,
or
Carmelo Hayes, or LA Knight.
Yep. And then
wait. Woo!
I know, right? I don't know who's gonna be on that one. Maybe the LA Knight or
Hayes.
Yeah, they got to start his push at some point.
And then the SmackDown later, I guess 2 weeks from now, Cody Rhodes, Damian Priest, Andrade, Shinsuke Nakamura. Why aren't these matches on pay-per-view?
Because we got to get to the pay-per-view.
Rhodes. Because the winner, people forget, like they started this like a couple years ago. These King of the Ring matches, that tournament winners actually mean something. They get title shots for SummerSlam.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess they're trying to make SummerSlam his biggest mania now. So on the Raw, I guess next week, Sheamus, Rusev, Big Bronson Reed, and a mystery opponent. Who the hell is a mystery opponent? Brock Lesnar. Who the hell is a mystery?
I don't know.
So Roxanne Perez beat Rhea Ripley. I still can't believe Roxanne won that match. Rhea Ripley, Kairi Sane, Liv Morgan.
Mm-hmm.
And so on SmackDown, we're going to get Jade Cargill, Michin, Piper Niven, and Nia Jax. I'm only saying Nia Jax because Naomi's going to screw Cargill out.
Of course.
So then we're going to go on SmackDown, I guess, next week. Flair, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Chelsea Green, Candice LeRae.
It's got to be Chelsea Green or Alexa Bliss.
If Chelsea Green doesn't win this tournament, I know Roxanne Perez is going to win the tournament. But if Chelsea,
you think so?
Yeah, they're. Yeah, I was wondering how did Roxanne Perez get better?
Bakir is going to win that one right there. Asuka, Stephanie Bakir.
Yeah, Asuka's coming back.
What's her name again? She done changed it.
Ivy Now?
No, not Ivy Now.
Raquel Rodriguez. Okay, so here's the thing.
Yeah,
Bakir is going to win that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the whole Queen of the Ring, they're going to give it to Roxanne.
So it's going to come down to Bakir and Roxanne.
Oh, dear God.
That's what's going to come down to.
Oh, dear God.
Oh, damn. Did he win the title back from Jay? Did he? I knew that was gonna happen.
So somebody was like, so Triple H gave us.
I knew it.
Triple H. Somebody was like, so somebody made a Thanos thing. Okay, we got Jey Uso back, but what did it cost? No, he's like, we got our truth back. What did it cost? Jey Uso losing the title. Yeah, I got his ass choked out. It was a great match. I probably the best Jey Uso match.
See, I knew it was gonna happen because I love Jey, but it got to the point where it was like they needed the big pop in Mania for him to win it, which was the biggest one. But after that, where do you go from there?
Here's the thing: fans complain about Jey Uso not winning the big one. He was getting beaten in every match. So he finally wins the big one, a Royal Rumble. People complained that it wasn't Cena. So Jey Uso finally wins the IC title. People complained that Braun Breaker he had to beat Braun Breaker for it. So he finally wins. He finally wins the World Heavyweight title, and everybody's like, okay, well, he only has 4 moves. Well, guess what? Here's what Stone Cold had in his arsenal, in his moveset. He had a corner stomps. He had a Ludes press. He, a little elbow. Spine buster. And then he did a stunner. So what? That's 4 or 5 moves. 4 or 5 moves. Rock. Sharpshooter, spine buster, people's elbow, rock bottom. Triple H, that knee face buster, spine buster,
knee lift.
The knee lift thing, pedigree. So don't give me that shit.
Everybody has 5.
Everybody has 4 or 5 moves.
Roman Reigns has a drive-by. He has a spear. He has a Superman punch.
And
he has the guillotine. And he has one more. Superman punch, spear, drive-by, guillotine.
The tope, if he's feeling frisky.
Yeah, if he feels some type of way. Yeah.
But no, we don't even talk about Brock Lesnar. I think he only has 2 moves? 2 or 3 moves.
Suplex, F5.
So unless you are Kevin Owens, AJ Styles, where your bag is just deep in moves, then I don't want to hear it.
I don't.
Or
Seth Rollins. If you ain't one of them names,
I think they're getting the Usos back together. I think that's what's about to happen because
it's time. It's time to go ahead and get the bloodline back together. Go ahead and stump out the old bloodline. No, I'm just playing. I don't know. But I do see the Usos getting back together. Because otherwise,
we talk about how funny Solo Sikoa is.
Yeah, I've been seeing the clips.
Somebody was like, well, we were worried about Solo for nothing because he seems to be fine.
Oh, we didn't talk about Aaron Rodgers. I forgot about him.
Why? What the fuck we talking about Aaron?
Never mind. We ain't got to talk
about Aaron Rodgers.
He landed over at Pittsburgh, which I really don't care about because I'm a Ravens fan, but still.
This has to be Mike Tomlin's final season. Because why? Just why? Why? How they're in your division. How good is the Steelers O-line? You're not Brady, dude. You don't get popped that one good time. You're not Brady, dude.
And last to close out the show.
It couldn't happen to a more smug, arrogant bastard. I'm sorry.
I'm like, you're not an Aaron Rodgers fan.
No, I'm not an Aaron Rodgers fan. I'm just, bro, like.
Of course not.
No, I'm not an Aaron Rodgers fan.
Stephon Diggs. Yeah, that was funny. Stephon Diggs was wilding on the boat during Memorial Day with the snow bunnies trying to go skiing, so the Patriots had to release a statement about his off-field activities, stating that they all want players to make wise decisions on and off the field. You know who else want him to make a wise decision? Go ahead, you can say it.
Who?
Cardi B. Cardi B said, if you don't get around from snow bunnies, you get your ass. I'm sorry.
Snow.
Did she just go?
Snow bunny. Snow. Because of the illegal narcotics.
He brought the snow, though. Which is crazy. About the snow for the snow bunnies. Cardi just makes some music and focus on you.
She's doing everything.
Soft girl era, baby. Soft girl era, Cardi.
She's doing everything but putting out music.
Let's go, Cardi. Soft girl era. Let's get some music.
All these women are all my favorite female rappers are doing everything but putting out music. Why?
I be bragging about Doja Cat, but she ain't put out nothing in a minute.
What are you talking about? Doja Cat? Wait.
She ain't put out nothing since the Spider album, the Scarlet.
She said she's back. She said she's back in the studio. She said the next Scarlet. Scarlet was last year. Scarlet to Claude, that was last year.
That was just a deluxe.
What? I'm not. These are different tracks, dude. Scarlet 2. Acknowledge me disrespectful.
I mean, I did listen to Claude too, but I'm saying like, I thought it was just a deluxe.
Oh no, this is deluxe.
Yeah, that's all I said. I thought it was just yeah. So she ain't playing nothing in 2 years. She's 23, but I still love her. Don't take that personal either, Doja. I don't love you like I love you physically. I enjoy the product that you put out.
Yeah, now she's rapping. Now she's actually rapping. I have a question.
What's that?
Is Doshi an industry plant? Where does she come from?
Ooh.
Where does she come from? Why is she everywhere? I just heard her album last month, where like apparently she got some Grammy. I didn't even listen to the album. I didn't know who this was until she got the Grammy.
Alligator Bites. Alligator Bites Never Heal.
Yeah,
it's a good album. It's a really good album. But
I like Nissan.
Really good question.
I like Nissan Altima. I like that song.
I like the whole album. But you do, like I said, pose a good question. She might be. She might.
But
she's supposed to be TDE.
Straight men, or a red flag?
Yeah, because she's gay. It better be a red flag. If I walk up and catch Doechii talking to a male, I'm like, this better be your homeboy.
I thought she was bi.
Gay.
I thought she was bi.
Man, get off the fence. Ain't no bi shit. Get off the fucking fence. Pick a side.
You can like both.
I don't care what you like.
But I'm just confused. I'm just confused where she came from. And everybody's like, well, she's been around for a minute. I'm usually kind of mostly in tune with hip hop. Mm-hmm. I've never heard this chick before.
Did she have any albums previously?
The Places You'll Go in 2020 and Coven Music Sessions Volume 1 2019.
So she came out during the pandemic. So let's find out after Alligator Bites Heal. Let's see what happens. Because she had one song, Go to All the Places You'll Go. I remember what song it was. She was spitting, going crazy. Oh, damn. It's not on there. It was a single that she had.
Anxiety?
No.
Nosebleeds?
No, it's before all this 2024, 2025 stuff.
Alter Ego?
I had to look on my phone when we're done.
Persuasive with SZA. I like that song. I tell you what I didn't need her on. That Weekend song, a remix of that Weekend song. I didn't need that.
I haven't heard it.
Yeah, I didn't.
Damn, that's a good question. I never thought of that. Either she a plant or she's just really super talented and she just needed one. She
sounds like if Busta Rhymes and Missy Elliott had a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Timeless remix. I was like, I didn't need her on this.
You said you didn't need her?
No.
Yeah.
Apparently,
she's
apparently
TDE,
I'm not
right?
the one. Yeah, apparently I'm not the one that feels the same. I'm not the only one that feels that way. You said she TDE?
Yeah.
TDE. I know Kendrick's not there anymore, but he's performing in Toronto tonight. I don't know. She just came out of nowhere and she's everywhere, and I'm just like, okay. Mm-hmm. I mean, more power to her. She obviously has.
Of course.
But we'll see. We'll see after this, because
you know what they say about the sophomore albums. It's always the sophomore albums.
Yeah, looking at you.
Look at Roddy Ricch. Looking at you, Roddy. I'm sorry. Little baby.
You look at Jack Harlow while you're at it too.
But you didn't like the kid Come Home, The Kids Miss You, or whatever it's called.
Come Home, The Kids Miss You.
Yeah. You didn't like that album?
I like Jackman better.
Jackman did go hard, but that's him.
But it was short. Jackman was short. I'm like, bro, this ain't 30 minutes. Come Home, The Kids Miss You. I
got a couple songs.
There were a couple songs. I like Nail Tech. Churchill Downs, even though Drake just snaps. Side Piece was good. Dua Lipa. Yeah, there's some songs on.
My pet
Talking to
peeve
Town was good.
Yeah, I got that on my riding playlist. That whole album.
But here's the thing. Jack Harlow's earlier work
is crazy, bro.
Gazebo goes hard.
Yes.
Loose goes hard.
Yes.
Betty goes hard. Sweet Action. I like. This was better than by a mile. I still listen to tracks off of this. It's just crazy how I call it the Wiz Khalifa effect, because I'm like, bro, you can't tell me that Cushion Orange. This thing got to put out Cushion Orange Juice, Cabin Fever, but then when Rolling Papers dropped,
different story.
Oh, by the way, we're getting Cushion Orange Juice too. So
we'll see how that goes.
So Wiz, you have a lot. You have some pretty big. Oh, it came out. Yeah, April 18th. Wow, we suck. So
it just ain't had no exposure.
Oh, hold up. I'm not. Nah, bro.
What? Damn, maybe it's
23 songs.
How long?
23 songs, 1 hour and 16 minutes.
You jumping out?
Okay, there's a track with OT Genesis. There's one artist I'm probably never going to get into. I don't see it. It's Gunna. A track with $$. Track with Currency. There's a track with Juicy J. I'll probably listen to that first.
Mm-hmm.
The track
album they did together was really good.
There's a track with Larry June. I'll listen to that after that.
That'd be a good one.
Okay. Oh, there's a track with Don Toliver.
Okay.
God damn. Okay, I'll probably listen to that first.
Yeah, listen to that one first.
Okay. It's going to be a running gag that the more we talk, every time we do this, I gave that album so much hate.
What, Don Toliver?
Yeah. Man. Okay, so yeah. Well, what song was that? And I was like, damn, this was...
5 for 10 was blasting when I pulled up. I don't know if you could hear it.
Okay, so I was like, because when the album originally came out, I was like, bro, the only track I like on this album was Brother Stone with Kodak Black, which to me had my favorite feature last year. I
think I'm listening to that on the way home.
I like Bandit, but I heard 4x4, and I was like, damn, this song goes hard. And Deep in the Water is so chill.
Deep in the Water.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, bro, I take that. Every time I listen to this album, I was like...
It's like me and the Becky Lynch thing.
Yeah, I was like, damn. I'm like, you know what, damn, this is actually pretty good. It was like when what kind of album was that? The Life of Pablo. When I first heard Life of Pablo, I was like, get this shit off my fucking phone. And then a week later, okay, this is a hot take. This is probably Kanye's best work with Dark Twisted Fantasy and Late Registration. The Life of Pablo is solid. But you know what? Don Toliver, he does not have an album that I absolutely just... I
think that we didn't get to go to the club to see him when he was in Vegas.
Heaven or Hell, that's one of the few albums I said that has no skips. Heaven and Hell, Chopped Not Slopped, that's good. Life of Don is good. Love Sick is good. Love Sick Deluxe is better. Hearthstone Psycho.
Well, I don't know what else to leave out. I was right. It's a banger. Don Toliver. This is Mike. That's Nick. He's finally coming to terms. And we're coming to you on YouTube.
Rub it in like that, sir.
Of course. Had to. Thanks, guys, again for joining us. I don't know what else to say. See you next time. Peace.